Welcome to ImaxTube. My name is Louis Shell. In this video, we are going to compare two mic. Both of these mic, if you are on a budget to buy a mic that's gonna give you quality sound and also that's gonna have a good build quality for $100, both of these mic will do you good. And I'm talking about of this Shure SM57 and now the famous PodMic that's been out since 2019, 2018. I don't remember exactly, but this mic been on a back order for a long time. But a lot of people wanted this mic, and still right now it is hard to find. Now, when you're buying mic, one thing that is very important is how it sound, also the build quality. And another thing that people consider a lot at this time is how the mic look. The build quality of the pod mic is great. This mic is like a piece of iron. I mean, it's heavy. It feels like you can do curl with the pod mic. This is a mic made by Rode. Rode been making mic forever, and they make great mic. And like I said, the build quality is good, and this mic also look good on the screen. If you are doing a podcast, no doubt, if you was for how this mic look, you're gonna have a good looking mic on the screen. So now you can already have a sense how this mic sound. This is the Shure SM57. This mic been the mic that they are using at the White House since the year of 1965. And no one ever changed that mic. The mic sound good, the build quality also great. The only part of that mic that is made of plastic is the tip. Most of the mic is made out of iron. One great thing about that mic is because to me it's more versatile than the pod mic. The Shure SM57 is a mic that you can hold on your head to put some animation, to animate any kind of type of shows, whatever it's going on. An MC can use that mic to talk with. Also, to me, if you're trying to build that mic, you can make it a great looking mic. The mic sound good by itself. To me, the biggest weakness of that mic is the plosive, because that mic does not have any windscreen, or we would say pop filter, built in inside the tip of that mic. The plosive is very horrible. We're gonna go ahead and test that in a little bit later. But the mic can also look good. I put a windscreen they call the Shure A81WS that make that mic sound great. And if you buy a fat head to put in between that mic and your preamp, that mic gonna sound golden. The Shure SM57, a great mic that can look good on your podcast. Also, that's gonna give you great sound. Now, why not? Let's bring this mic out. Like I said, if I pull out that windscreen, let me give you a good feeling about how this mic look. There it is. This is the pod mic. Like I said, this mic had a windscreen or pop filter right after this grill inside, but also this mic is very weak and plosive. We're gonna test that in a little bit later, because this is the only test we're gonna have in between these two mic. And also you can see how they sound already, because I use them alternatively for you to know, okay, this is how the pod mic sound and this is how the Shure SM57 sound. Like I said, both of these mic, each of one costs $100. It's right in between that $100 price. If you're doing a podcast, that's the type of sound you can get. And the plosive, why don't we go ahead and get a plosive test on that mic right now to see how bad it sound without the pop filter, because it's gonna take me a little while to put that pop filter. I'll go to something like this. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. That's the Plosive Test without the pop filter. Let's go ahead and put the windscreen, I should say. Let's put the windscreen on. It's also a good option to leave a little bit of space in between the mic and between the mic and the windscreen. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. So that was the Plosive Test of the Rode PodMic. Very good looking mic if you're thinking of doing a podcast. And I gotta say that I'm using my Zoom H4n Pro as a recorder to get this going, as you can see. And both of these mics are plugged on the channel on the bottom of that Zoom H4n Pro. So now, let me remove the windscreen on top of this mic, and we're gonna see. We already know these mic. They are a cardioid pickup pattern mic. They only pick up sound on the top and they reject most of the sound on the side. That's what makes this mic great for studio like this. Like my computer is making a bunch of noise in the back. This mic gonna ignore most of the sound and pick up my voice instead. And this is one reason that I love these mic, those cardioid mic. So now, Plosive Test for the Shure SM57. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Since we already know there's no windscreen or no pop filter inside that little on tip of that mic, the plus is gonna be very bad. But we're gonna go ahead and add the windscreen on top of it. So we're gonna change all this. Since we put the windscreen back on, let's go ahead and test the plosive with it, because I know this is gonna take most of those P and B sound and get them to sound right. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. Please bring pizza and pancake for Peter and Parker. That I already know they sound better. But like I told you, one thing that is important, you see this windscreen right here. This is the A81WS. This is about $34. And also another thing you're gonna need is the shock mount. It's called the Shure A53M. I'm using a different shock mount that I bought a long time ago. I don't have that specific one that made for this, but I hope this is good enough to absorb some. Since I have it here, I did not purchase the Shure A53M. But if you're thinking about that mic, you like the sound, like I told you, these two things you're gonna need is the Shure A81WS, which is that big windscreen that's gonna give you that deep sound, that's gonna make you sound close, that's gonna give you a close sound to the Shure SM7B. It's called the Shure A81WS, and also the shock mount for that mic is the Shure A53M. This is gonna make that mic sound better. That's if you are interested in the Shure SM57. So, if you are interested in the Rode PodMic, you basically just buy a big windscreen that you can find. I already have this one sitting somewhere on my shelves, so I just pick it up. I cannot recommend which one to buy, but definitely you're gonna need a pop filter, any type of pop filter, or you're gonna need a windscreen to put in front of that mic to block those plosive. But both mics sound great for $100. But if you want the look, the Rode to me look better on camera than the Shure SM57. The Rode PodMic, it's a great looking mic. Let's go ahead and give you a sound test for you to remember how this mic sound. My name is Louis, and I'm speaking to the Rode PodMic. This is a mic that is very rare to find at this time. Most of these mic are on pre-order, and this is how the Rode PodMic sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 test. This is how the Rode PodMic sound. So now we're gonna do the same sound check for the Shure SM57. Just because if you're looking for a $100 mic, you wanna do a podcast. Both mic look great, especially when you start buying the Shure A81WS as a windscreen to put on that mic, and you buy the Shure A53M, which is the shock mount. When you shake that mic, that's gonna make it like you don't hear no sound. Like, let's say I'm shaking this is gonna prevent it from having no sound from the shaking of the mic. So the Shure SM57 is the mic that they use at the White House since 1953, and this is how it sounds. 1, 2, 3, mic check, mic check. This is how the Shure SM57 sound. Mic been using at the White House for the president and any press conference at the White House. That's what they are using. That this is the Shure SM57 mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 test. I hope this video help you make a decision between the PodMic and the Shure SM57. I know the PodMic, it's a bit rare for you to find it at this time because it's on back order almost everywhere. But the Shure SM57, it's a mic that you're gonna find. It sounds great. If you're looking for if you want to go with the both mic sounds great, let me say that. But if you are gonna go for the look, you cannot go wrong with this one. If you're looking for the look, this mic look good on camera. But for me, for sound, I believe the Shure SM57 sound a little bit better than the Rode, but not anything for you not to take. But this is my personal opinion. You can hear the mic yourself and see which one sound better for you. Different people got a different tone of voice. Your voice could probably sound better on the PodMic, but you cannot go wrong with either of these mic. The Rode looks better, but to me, the Shure SM57 sound a little bit better than the Rode PodMic. I hope you found some value on this mic, and I have to say it clearly, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, we would love for you to hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell so Google could notify you when we upload new video. Thank you all once again for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.